Hi everyone, it's Jody from An Eye for Beauty, and today is Sunday, December 11th, 2022. And this message is for this week or whenever it is that your eyes fall upon this message. If it's the month of December and it's this week, I want to share two things with you quickly before we begin. And the first thing is we are still taking appointments for your forecast for 2023. And what that looks like is a snapshot for each month of which archangel you will be working with. So what we do is we go to the cards and we pull your word for the year, your theme for the year, which might look like this. So what does that say? Be strong. So this might be your theme for the year. And then we go to the Archangel deck, which is the next one I'm going to show you. And we pull an Archangel for each month. So maybe it's Archangel Raphael. He's coming in and he's going to help you create a healthy lifestyle. And then we'll pull a secondary card to see what else might be going on in that month. Everything is written down by me, so you go home with all of this information. Any channeled messages that come through are also written down. And in addition, I give you the universal year in numerology and what is going on in our collective, as well as your numerology, your personal year, and what that means for you. And maybe your personal year is a 6 and somebody else's personal year is a 6, but that doesn't mean that it's exactly the same write-up, because it really depends on what's going on in your life. So if it's something that you would like to schedule, December is almost booked up, so please contact me. Or we can also do so in January of 2023. A lot of people do it the first few weeks as they step into January. So either way, if you're interested, reach out to me and we could talk more about it. And the second quick thing is that I do offer gift certificates. So if you know someone who would like an angel card reading, which is just basic gentle guidance, or a Reiki healing session, or both, which is a soul healing session, I have gift cards for you to receive to gift them. So if that's something you're interested in doing, reach out to me as well and I can mail that over to you. I think that was it. So while I have this deck in my hands, we're going to call upon the archangels. And we're going to ask the archangels what we need to know for this week of December 11th. So decide now if you would like to go with card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3. We're going to start with the first card, card number 1. Card number 1 is the Archangel Raguel. Whatever is going on in your life right now is exactly as it's supposed to be. And I know that might be crappy to hear, especially if it's not something that's very good. But I want you to remember that every single thing that we experience in our lives is meant to happen for us to learn from or to grow from. Now, if somebody told me that 10, 12 years ago when I was going through my divorce in the very beginning stages, I would not have wanted to heard that, and I would not have agreed with that. But now looking back, I know that I had to go through that to get where I am today. There was so much growth that happened in that 10-year period, including healing, including a lot of other things. So this card is saying to you, whatever it is that you are experiencing right now, please put on a little bit of courage, because it's something that you need to go through. And quite frankly, the first card we pulled was Be Strong, just as I was explaining something to you that had nothing to do with this reading, but truly, you have to be strong when you have to go through something that is within divine order. It's God's plan. It's not our plan. And so if we look at the world events that are going on right now, do we want this to be happening? I can't tell you one person that would say absolutely yes, but we have to have it happen because we are clearing so much trauma and so much stuff that needs to be cleared energetically and physically in this world. So everything is happening in divine order. You see this here? This is the justice scales. So whatever is going to be the outcome or the outcomes is going to be fair and just. And if you don't believe that or that doesn't resonate with you, I invite you to work with the Archangel Raguel, and I invite you to ask him to be sure that as things rise to the surface, that they are rising to the surface, not through false information or not through what's the word, manipulation, but through fair and just information. This is stuff that needs to come to the surface, whatever it is. Put on your armor of courage and walk through it, because on the other side, there's going to be a lot there that you needed to go through to get to where you are right now. That is card number 1. Card number 2 is the Archangel Sandalphon. This Archangel, when he comes through, he is just reminding us to be just a little bit gentler with ourselves and to be a little bit gentler with others. So this card is asking you to put yourself in situations that are gentle relationships, gentle people, gentle environments, putting on gentle music, gentle stuff on the television screen if you watch TV, gentle stuff on the phone if you're watching YouTube or something like that. Whatever it is that you're looking at or absorbing into your energy field, I want you to, after you do it, take a minute and notice how it makes you feel. If you watch something on the screen, TV or phone or a laptop or iPad, and after you do so, it doesn't make you feel good, it's not gentle. It's not for your highest good. And that's something to be investigating and looking at, because maybe you need to switch it up. The Archangel Sandalphon can help you. So if you chose card number 2, I want you to start noticing that in your life. What do you need to get rid of, and where or what do you need to implement more into your life that makes you feel good because it's gentle? And card number 3, life review with the Archangel Jeremiel. The Archangel Jeremiel is the archangel that helps us when we're overcoming a difficulty. And so if I look at these cards, before I go into 3 specifically, if I look at these cards across the board, past, present, future, we're going through stuff, which if I'm looking at this for the collective, because this is a general reading and everybody's different, yes, everything is happening in divine order. It has to happen. We don't love that it's happening. But our hope is that whatever is manipulated behind the scenes is going to show up and is going to come to the surface, and it's going to be fair and it's going to be just. Lady Justice. It's all going to rise to the surface and all truths are going to be revealed. As we go through this process, and we're not done yet, we have to just, I know I'm hearing this a lot lately, that people don't want to be around people. People are just acting out of sorts, is a nice way to put it. They're just out of sorts. And they're treating other people not in a very nice way. So a lot of people don't want to go out. They don't want to be around people. They don't want to just deal with it. So if that is you, honor it and keep yourself in gentle situations. Once we go through this process, now we're at a point where we need to do a life review. We need to take an inventory. Maybe in the past we had no problems, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but we had no problems going to concerts. But now you do. Now if you go into a big space and it's a lot of people and the music is loud, it's very overwhelming for you, where in the past it never bothered you before. Now it does. And maybe it also does because the world is crazy right now and you don't want to put yourself in those situations because you're hearing a lot of not so nice things going on. So what do? You put yourself in a gentle situation. And then you're taking an inventory essentially, because you're saying, well, I might have liked to do that 10 years ago, but I don't like to do that anymore. So the Archangel Jeremiel is coming in for anyone that chose card number 3, and he's asking you to take an inventory in your life and only keep the things that serve you, that promote health and happiness and joy, and the things that don't, let them go. And if there's certain things in your life right now that are not promoting that health and happiness, like maybe it's a job or a situation that you just can't let go, well, then you're really being asked to take that inventory and see where can you shift the energy somehow, or what can you shift in your own mindset or the way that you are receiving it in order for you to not be so overwhelmed by it. Maybe even being gentler with yourself in the situation. We're at the almost end of the year, and we are at a point right now where we are being asked to really look at this whole year for ourselves personally, and maybe even on a global level where you fit in this all globally, and see for yourself where you either need to heal or where you need to make a change that is going to serve you for your highest good. So I hope that in this reading today, there was something in here between one of these three archangels or the actual past, present, future reading that resonated with you and that helped you in some way. I wish you a great week, and we will speak soon. Bye-bye.